Megan?
John, we can now report that the Trump administration will be delaying by at least 30 days those tariffs against Canada that were set to take effect at midnight tonight. We're getting this out of Canada. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau posting on social media just now that he had a good call with President Trump that had been scheduled for 3 p.m., that Canada will be implementing a $1.3 billion border plan, sending nearly 10,000 frontline personnel to be working on protecting the border. He'll be appointing a new fentanyl czar, listing cartels as terrorists. A lot of requirements here, and saying that proposed tariffs finally will be paused for at least 30 days while we work together. Now, we have not gotten official word from the White House on this just yet, although this is the same pattern we saw earlier today. We saw the news come first out of Mexico before the White House confirmed it. We heard President Trump say just a few minutes ago to reporters that the second call with Trudeau today had gone very well, but when asked whether tariffs were still going to be going into place tonight, he said, just watch. Now,
excellent. This is the art of the deal. The art of the deal. Now, sometimes you do have to threaten certain things because you are the bigger country and you buy a lot from these other countries. You have to threaten to get what you want or get something. All right. It's what we would call compromising. All right. It's just like the Constitution. The Constitution is a big compromise where some states got a little more, it seemed like they got more. And this is what I agree with. Now, for me, I think I'm kind of old school, but Trump is new school with it. He's not doing things the way that was done before with the send diplomats and do this and do that and wait for 6 months to a year. No, listen, pick up the phone, let's talk, let's chop it up, let's do what we got to do. And you know what? I have to respect that. I really, really do. I did not think that Trump was really going to go forward with the tariffs, but it seemed that he might go forward with the tariffs on China. But because Canada and Mexico is our closest neighbors and two of the countries where we kind of do the most trading with, I think it was best that we just say, all right, cool, let's sit down, let's hash out a deal. You do something, I do something, let's make it happen. So boom, boom, boom. We don't hurt our economies. We don't hurt the people of our countries. Excellent. Let's get a little bit more.
Now we know from Canada that these will be delayed along with those from Mexico. We'll just be watching to wait and see what's happening with China. Guys, back over to you.
Megan, any sense of why on Friday the Trump administration was saying these tariffs are going into effect? There's no way to forestall them. It's happening over the weekend, and now here we are on Monday.
The best answer that I can give you, John, is having covered trade and this president for the last 8 years very closely, is that he very firmly believes that no one gives up anything for nothing, that there has to be something on the table. So he has to be going full force and saying that these are coming and in order to get something in response, right? So now he can say he's gotten both Mexico and Canada to capitulate at least a little bit, to send more troops to the border. But you're right, he was saying just 48, 72 hours ago that he wasn't looking for concessions. There was nothing that could be done. Now, just before the deadline, of course, these tariffs aren't going to be going into effect.
And the reason why he would say that is because he's Trump. Trump knows the art of the deal. You can't go in there and say, well, it's okay. Just continue doing what you're doing. No, you got to be like, listen, homeboy, listen, homegirl. All right, I'm tired of your shit. All right. And I respect Trump for that. This is the reason why he's our president. Okay. I respect him for having the balls to say, hey, listen, I will do this if you don't give me something. Okay. And let's just be honest. That's the least they could have done. Send 10,000 troops like Mexico sending 10,000 National Guardsmen of their Mexican National Guardsmen to the border to try to, combat certain things. And with Canada saying, okay, we're going to invest in our border and stuff like that. Right. It's going to be a joint deal. Those two governments, the Mexican government and the Canadian government, will be able to work with the United States government, United States military, and be able to make things happen and have a joint conditioning, joint type of exercises that will be able to help not only secure our borders, but to make sure that things happen with proper trade will be enforced. I like it. I love it, actually. And I'm glad to hear that we made these agreements because let's just be honest, America is the richest country in the world and countries want to trade with us. I feel that Trump needs to make more agreements, especially with the Caribbean, Caribbean islands such as Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, Guyana, which even though Guyana is not an island, it's on South America, but it's part of the Caribbean, part of what's called CARICOM. I feel that we need to continue to make these agreements so that we can have great relationships with each other. We are in a global world, my brothers and sisters, so we need to come together and we need to do things more so that we can make it happen. I'm really, really appreciative of this. Now, on to China. Let's just hope that they're able to make a great deal where even if they have tariffs, it's not at 10%, maybe 5% or something like that, and try to get some of these products that were duty free, try to get it where it's either that they pay a little bit, maybe 5% or maybe a little bit less than that, instead of the duty free products that Temu and I forgot the other company and stuff like that. But those cheap companies that have their cheap goods here, I feel that those companies need to have tariffs on them so that things could be a little bit better. But only time will tell, my brothers and sisters. Only time will tell. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you. Let me tell you something. If nobody's told you that they love you and they care about you, I'm gonna tell you right now, I love you, I care about you, and I value you. Because you know what? If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. You guys have helped me get over 700 subscribers. I really, really appreciate that. Oh my goodness, let me tell you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you please do me this favor? Can you like, make some comments, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already? As a newer YouTuber, I am trying to grow and trying to reach that magic number of 1,000 subscribers, but I can only do it with your help. So please help a brother out. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.